What up, what up? AndStilltv in the building, coming at y'all with another one. So this past weekend, Edgar Berlanga got his 16th knockout. So he's 16-0 with 16 first-round KOs. So this 168-pound knockout artist, is he legit or is he just hype? We got some footage. We got to look at it. Let's see what we think. Goody intro.
I'm handsome, I'm bad, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Man, we just gonna get right to it this time. I promise. I'm living in the prophecy, and I feel ain't nobody hot as me. Ain't nobody strong as we. I'm flexing on your heroes, I'm working on your prodigy. Stay away from every boy that haters suck the strong to see. I think I might have came too strong on that. Yeah. And they might think it's something wrong with that. Let me take it back.
And still.
Yo, Aaron!
Quick!
Welcome back, YouTube. We got a good one. That boy Edgar Berlanga, the knockout king, 16-0, 16 KOs first round. Bruh, all my cousins, my boys been calling me, yo, he the truth. Is he really like that? And I'm watching, I'm like, I don't know. I mean,
We can't tell yet.
he knocking everything loose. We got him in the intro. I'm a fucking monster.
Look.
But is he, though? Right, so I start hearing about the video of him and Lubin, right? So I see that video and I'm like, bruh, he let little Lubin handle him?
First of all, that's what I was thinking, right? Now, hold up. This dude, Berlanga, is fighting at super middleweight. For y'all, for those of you who don't know, that's 168 pounds.
Yeah.
Probably rehydrating and nothing less than 180.
Yeah.
All right, so Lubin's fighting at junior middleweight, which is 154, right? Y'all seen that clip?
And,
Lubin was fucking his shit up.
And
now,
we've seen Lubin go to sleep.
we've seen him go to sleep by, Jermell Charlo. Lubin is a really good fighter, though.
He is.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about sparring, right? You can take clips of me in sparring where I'm piecing a dude up. Like, you could take 20 seconds and make it look like I'm the next Errol Spence. But if you look at that whole round, it didn't go that way.
Yeah.
So,
from what we saw, I was surprised by Lubin backing him up.
yeah.
And it looked like he was frustrated.
Also,
and
the
his
way
coach had to get in there and
right.
tell him, get your head together.
Also, the way he was talking was like, that shit just wasn't happening for 20 seconds.
Oh, yeah. He's been doing it. So,
yeah.
Speaking of what he was saying, so when the video first come on, he says, I seen you get knocked out in the amateurs. So he's playing with him. And I was like, hold up. What happened in the amateurs? So then I had to go look at this other video I'm about to show you in a minute. Let's show him that video.
All right. Run the next one.
Combination! Jab first, Saturday, jab first!
Bruh. All right. What do you think about this, man? All right, he got dropped once and a standing 8 on the second
On
one.
the second one. So
This is amateurs. It was 5 years ago. That would have put him at 18 years old.
right.
So I looked at his amateur record. 27-12 as an amateur.
Yeah, which is not a good amateur record. For y'all who don't know, compared to somebody that was a top level amateur, like a Olympic, you know,
So I went
prospect.
back after looking at it. I was like, okay, this is amateurs. You know what I mean? Don't overreact. I went and looked at Crawford's record, 70-12. I went and looked at Spence's record, 135.
So he gonna look at the top amateurs on the planet.
I'm just trying.
So
to
look,
see, I'm just trying to see where
here's
we at.
what, and this is what I told Quick when I seen the record. We need some context. If a dude starts boxing late, first of all, right? You know, you said he was boxing from 15 to 18 in the amateurs. 15 is considered pretty late, actually, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, let's just say you come in the gym at 14 and a half years old. You in shape and you a hot-headed dude and you messing kids up in there. They gonna throw you in there, even though you ain't had that much experience, right? And then when you get into real sanctioned amateur bouts, it's a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So as opposed to an Errol Spence that's been boxing since he was 7 years old. You know, so look, the amateur record thing, when guys start late, you get better really fast when you box, like really fast, right? So listen, based off of that clip, the first clip we saw, Erickson Lubin dogging his ass, right? The second one we saw, you know, got put on the canvas, then got a standing 8. It's like, it doesn't look good, but I need to see more context. What I know right now is that this dude is beating the shit out of these dudes up at 168.
I think Bob is doing a hell of a job matchmaking and hyping him up.
I don't
Still
disagree.
I think he's probably solid.
I don't disagree.
I think he's solid. He's
What-
just not the monster that.
What
we
I
think he
do
is.
know, I don't know. What I do know is that this man's hands are fast as shit, and he's hitting hard as hell. Because it ain't just power. This dude's fat. He's punching fast too. You know, I don't know about his defense. His amateur pedigree is not good.
And
It's
what-
not good.
What about his chin?
Well, he got hit a few times. He just walked through him. I mean, he's not fighting nobody yet. It's so hard
But
to
how
tell.
much? But how do you? I mean, if he get dropped in the amateurs like that, what do you think is gonna happen when he get touched? I mean,
No,
I'm sure
it's
he's
different. So
I'm sure
here's
he's
the
got
thing
much
about
bigger.
right. Also, here's the thing about when you box, your punch resistance goes up so much the more shots you take. Like your neck gets stronger, your jaw gets stronger, all of that changes. Like it's just like anything else, right? So like you know how it is when you lift weights. The first time you lift it, you could have bench pressed the bar, you'd be sore as hell. You bench press the bar now, you don't feel it. You know, getting punches a lot like that. So it's like, and look, when you start late, I'm telling you, you improve so fast. It's different. Errol Spence, for example, him at 18 years old, getting put down twice. You like, nigga, you've been boxing for 12 years at this point. You know, you've had a chance to get your punch resistance up. You've had a chance to learn this, learn that. It's probably a lot of things he's still learning. You know, so that's why you see those fast progressions from guys that start late like that. With that being said, Lubin was dogging the shit out of this dude, and it is something to be said about that.
But I think a lot of Lubin. So I think Lubin's really
No, I
good.
think he's really good,
Yeah,
but the
so-
fact that he's so much smaller,
But in between fights, Lubin he doesn't have a fight coming up, I don't think. So he's probably much bigger than what he fights at. So
still, bro. Still.
listen,
Because also we're talking about this great new knockout artist too.
Yeah.
We're not just talking about like a regular dude.
first thing my boy said was, "Oh, I can't wait for the next fight. I'm taking the bet the other way." He was like, "I don't believe anymore."
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like it's very interesting. I like it. It's
Oh.
super interesting.
It just when all you saw was knockouts in the first round and all the hype.
And then you see Lubin doing that to him.
But then you see it, he's like, "Oh, he is human."
You're not
know?
expecting to see that. You're
Yeah.
expecting to see a dude running through the amp, like running through everyone, running through dudes and sparring. I was just telling my dad, like, who is sparring this nigga? Like, you got to be paying. I'm sitting there thinking, like, yo, what is he sparring? Heavyweights? The way he's hitting, I'm thinking, like, dudes is like, no, I'm not sparring this dude. You going to wait. You know, you got to pay me 20 G's because you're going to break my ribs.
I really think his stock took a shot. Like with these videos surfacing, it's like people like,
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't think his stock took a shot.
I think so, man.
Nah.
Something's not right here.
I don't think his stock took a shot. I mean, come on.
I think
You
Bob
can't
trying
go
to pull
by-
a fast one.
Bro,
man.
here's the thing. If you want to dig up some shit on people, everybody got clips like somewhere than getting fucked up in boxing.
Yeah, but everybody,
bro.
But everybody also, well, most people, if you watch their fights, you can see flaws. You can see things that happen in the ring. We've never seen it from him. So for him, everybody's looking like, man, this guy, he might be the best thing ever. And then you go back and look at his amateur record. You look at him getting dropped in the amateur.
No, it's definitely a contrast, but
a junior middleweight piecing him up, pushing him back. It's like, bro, is this the same guy?
Yeah, it didn't look like him. And man, look, and when like I said, man, when dudes start late, that could have a lot to do with it. I would love to know the whole story. Like, not only, okay, look, we know your first fight was at 15. How long was you sparring before that?
So you saying they got some explaining to do?
Somebody got to tell me something. I gotta know.
G Money definitely knows something.
I gotta know something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but at this point, all we can do is just go by what he's doing right now. So we just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the next fight, man. Hopefully they put him in there with somebody where they can go a few rounds, so I could tell if he's even legit. You know what I mean?
And let me say this: was I expecting to see that shit? No, I wasn't. But also, I understand boxing, and I understand the way it goes when you first start boxing. It's a rocky start for a lot of dudes.
But you don't go from a rocky start to 16 first-round KOs.
I want to know, like, how old is he right now?
He's 23.
That's 5 years ago, bro. That's a long time.
That's the amateur stuff.
But that's Lubin 5 years. But I don't know, dog, that could be 19 years old. He was a lot smaller there than he is now. You never know.
We definitely have to look up that date.
I would love to know that date.
Yeah.
Because for real, that could have been before Lubin got knocked out by Charlo. That could have been even before that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Lubin's young himself, so.
Right. He's young too. You know, them cats, like, probably came up in the amateurs together, like a lot of those guys do. But you're talking about 5 years. You know how good you can get in 5 years, especially if you only been boxing for 3 years up to that point.
But like this, he ain't get good enough to beat David Benavidez or Caleb Plant.
We don't know. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. We don't know.
Nah, bro.
Right now, I'm picking them over him.
Yeah, but
We ain't seen nothing.
Before watching this,
This motherfucker it's for 16 rounds.
Yeah.
His whole, literally.
But before watching this, like, we even mentioned, like, oh, I don't know, we'd be scared to see him win with one of the top guys because we like, will his power carry? Will he do the same thing? We don't know.
He definitely got power. He definitely has power.
After watching this, I'm like, they're going to dog him.
He definitely has power. I don't know if he got defense. I don't know. I know his hands are fast and he hits hard. His hands are fast and he hits hard. I'm picking them for sure because his amateur pedigree is some shit. But what I'm saying, 5 years is a long time. Like, bro, you can get really good in 5 years. You really can.
It sounds like the next fight I'll be taking Aaron's money, people.
Yeah, right.
That's what it sounds
All I'm telling you, I'm just telling you the real. Something's going on. But what I'm saying is that
Bob doing his thing over there.
Of course. You got to do your thing if somebody knew.
Yeah, Bob's doing his thing.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see.
Look, tell us what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, join the conversation. We responding to everything right now.
Yep.
All right. And still.
Remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport today, and still.